There's a new world out there they call the promised land, and I'll be there by your side if you wanna hold my hand. Oh, I like you a lot, and I love you really much. You're a pretty Willie, well person indeed. Oh, I love you, love you, love you, love you a lot. There's a new world out there they call the promised land, and I'll be there by your side if you wanna hold my hand. Oh, I like you a lot, and I love you really much. This is the story about three children that lived in the community center, and they didn't have any mom or dad. David said, "Do you mind coming in, Sarah? I want to talk to you about something." Sarah said, "Okay, what is it?" David said, "What was mom and dad like? And what happened with them?" Sarah said, "Well, people say that they just disappeared, and we're not supposed to tell people that. I they'll think we're crazy." David said, "Yeah, I know." And then David said to Sarah, "Well, how come they disappeared? I want to know." Sarah said, "I don't know how they disappeared, but that's what people say, and we're supposed to keep it to ourselves." David said, "Yeah, I know." David was in charge of the after-school program at the community center, so he called everyone's name out and they all said they're here. And they said, "Okay, we're all here, so let's get started." Blue said to David, "What are we doing?" David said, "How about we get the volleyball net out and we can play some volleyball?" Blue said, "That's a great idea." It was basically the end of the day, so the kids went home and said goodbye to David. David was busy hanging out with Drake and he says, "Now I finally can get some privacy. That is good." Sarah said, "Do you mind if I come in here, David? I just need to tell you something. Me and my friend Rose, we're gonna go over to her house and we'll probably be back probably late at night." David said, "Okay." Holly said, "I'm hungry. Where's Sarah?" David said, "Sarah went to a friend's house." Holly said, "Can we go home for dinner?" David said, "Okay, we'll go for dinner." Do 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 do. David said to Holly, "Do you have your meal card?" Holly said, "Yeah, I have my meal card. Do you have your meal card, David?" David said, "I'm asking you to make sure you had it." Holly said, "Yeah, okay." David said, "Let's go and eat." After dinner, David and Holly hanged out in David's room and they played board games together. But eventually they got tired, so they went to bed. It was late at night and David could not get to sleep, so he got out of bed and got dressed. David said to the moon, "Do you mind if I get on the ground and look at you?" It kind of reminds me of a little song my mom used to sing to me when I was little, when she was alive. The sun will come out tomorrow, child rain in the sorrow will come to me. When you're stuck with a day, it's gray and lonely. Just stick in your tin and grin and say, "Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. It's only a day away." After David was finished singing, he went to bed. It was the next day. School may have been finished, but they still ran the after-school program, and David had to go to work. So he said goodbye to his sister, and he went to work. David said, "Is anyone here?" And they said, "Yeah, anyone here." Then Bradley said to David, "Can I talk to you about something?" David said, "What is it?" Bradley said, "My parents are dying. I feel really sad." David said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?" Bradley said, "No, there's nothing you can do. I just feel really sad." David said, "I feel sorry for you." Blue asked David, "What are we going to do today?" David said, "How about we go to the library in the King Center?" Blue said that's a good idea. Chris said, so this is the library? Dave said, yeah, this is the library. Chris said, let's go in. Dave said, let's go in. David wanted to talk to Bradley about something, so he took him out of the library and they went in the hallway and they started talking. Bradley said, what is it? David said, I was on your phone with your parents, and you know what I found out? Your parents aren't dying. You lied. David said, do you know how that feels to me? Do you know I don't have my parents or something, and you lied to me, Bradley. How do you think I feel? Bradley said, I just think funny. David said, isn't it a joke? Bradley said, I'm sorry, David, I'm sorry. David said, sorry doesn't help. Bradley said, I'm really, really sorry for lying to you like that. David said, okay, I understand, I accept your policy. Go back in the library. The after-school program in the community center was finished for the day, but David had to go to a meeting. CW said, anyone here? Okay, let's begin the meeting. First thing on the discussion is the budget of the cost of running the community center. After David and Sarah were done their meeting, Holly and David and Sarah had a late dinner. Afterwards, they hanged out. Sarah said, do you remember that song our parents used to sing to us? This is the only song I can remember is The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. Sarah said, there's another one. I think we know it. David said, I think I know it too. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy with color gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. David said, that's weird. We can remember the songs that our parents sung to us, but we can't remember what happened with them. Sarah said, yeah, I don't understand it either. Holly said, it's like a conspiracy, isn't it? Sarah said, yeah, it's conspiracy. That's definitely what it is. There's a new world out there they call the promised land, and I'll be there by your side if you wanna hold my hand. Oh, I like you a lot, and I love you really much. You're a pretty, really swell person indeed. Oh, I love you, love you, love you, love you a lot.